Okay, Gordo on Market Street again. Let me tell you a bit about this street. It's difficult to walk down this street normally without getting mugged. The good thing, because of Pat Carney, at Christmas time you can get mugged twice. Dream catchers, £3. Right, and here we are on Market Street, and arguably the best value store here is this one. You get to look at it, it's a nice piece of modern art and it's free. You'll come back from that feeling refreshed and clean and happy, and guess what? You'll have at least £8 left in your pocket to get off to the pub and have 2 pints. I'm not a mug, I'm a mank. Can I just help myself, love, and put them in a bag?
Yeah.
Good, good. £2.50 for 100 grams. There you go, thank you very much. So, back to Market Street, and I've just been to the pick and mix stall. You might know those from the cinema, where you go and you get a bloody big bag full. Have a look at this. £5. The whole point is serious about this, about the Christmas markets. It's about a rip-off. And this is an absolute prime example, because this is one of 22 sweets I've just bought for £5. Now there are 22 sweets that weigh 200 grams. That is 23 pence. Jesus Christ. So I'm pleased to say that the markets have actually come to Piccadilly Gardens for the first time in 16 years, and I've been looking forward to have a look round this lot. Is that it? How much are yours here, love? Are you any cheaper than the ones down the way?
£1.99 per 100 grams.
Whoa, this lady's £1.99 per 100 grams, not 200 quid like the one I've just shown you. Pat, it's Gordo. Remember, you keep telling me every year that it was the right decision to lay grass down because it was going to be so fabulous for everybody all year round. I've got to say one thing, Pat, I know you're trying to get double your money for this because it's good for ducks as well. You can get a sterling silver pendant there with a real flower, and the flower has been melted into real plastic for £20. George here had just served me a coconut macaroon, is it? Normally I'm here to take the mickey out of most people on the market, but I've got to tell you, George's macaroon, I'm not sure if it's £2 is expensive or cheap, but I'll tell you what it is, it's value for money because it's really, really good. So if you see George on your travels, come and spend money with her. We're in Piccadilly Gardens, and what I have to say is be careful, don't be ordering around here a spiced latte, because you might find yourself turning into a lamppost. I'll try a bit of that Peaky Blinder if I may. Obviously because I'm wearing the Peaky Blinder hat. Right then, thank you very much. Behave yourself. We're outside Franco Manca, just on the corner of Piccadilly Gardens and the beginning, if you will, of the Christmas market, which is spread all across Manchester. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go buy one now to show you what you get for a £5 if you're a mank, not a mug. Look at all that in there. It's warm, it's toasty, it's nice, it's pleasant, it's clean. For £5 you get all that. Now I'm going to show you shortly what you get for £5 in Albert Square. Blimey, Franco Manca. Let me tell you, if you're a mug, you go over there. If you're a mank, you come in places like this. We're here all the year round and pay rates all the year round. And let's see what wonderful things that we can get for our hard-earned Mancunian money. Right, here we go. Albert Square, as we said before. Let's start having a look round, shall we? We're outside the Manchester shop now. Now, have you got anything with a B on it?
Just a few items.
Right, I've got to buy a pair. How much are these cufflinks?
£10.
£10? That's not bad, actually. Go on. Thank you, Hannah.
That's great, thank you.
Right, let's carry on. Here I've got the Great North Pie Company, and I've got to tell you that Manchester Confidential are a great fan of the North Pie Company. Come and spend your money with them. If I find you spending any money on German sausages, I'll have you dragged out into the street and shot dead. This is about the 43rd sweet stall I've seen so far. It's clear that diabetes isn't just for Christmas. £6 and 9 pence. 8 pence. £6 and 8 pence. Let's see. I'll tell you, why don't you knock that 8p off for me? Make me happy. Hello.
Hello, you okay?
I'm going to purchase this from you if I can. Pounds, that's £25. Good man.
Very much.
Well done, thank you very much. Hello, I'm Eric the Elf. I come from Europe and I come here every year for the Christmas markets and I watch all you Mancunian mugs spending money, cash, on absolute shite. And then what happens on the 22nd of December, I go back to Europe with all your cash, your mugs. What's that one there? Yeah. Spicy? I'll have a spicy. Or is that non-spicy? Or spicy? I'll have a spicy one.
£5 please.
That's good. To take cash? I mean to take card, beg your pardon. No card, just readies. Blimey, there you go. £5. It's a spicy sausage though. I've got to say one thing though, you get your money's worth with the bun because it's antique. It's very, very old. And if I were to tell you, dear public, what goes into these sausages, you stay back up in Middleton or Wilmslow or Macclesfield and not set foot anywhere near this place because you're in danger of getting radiation sickness. Can't even find a bleeding bin. Now you all know that I'm actually a fan of the Northern Soul Grilled Cheese Shack. It's very good. Now have a look at that one, Mr. Cameraman. Turn round and look at that now. Right? Turn back round now. Turn back round and look at this queue outside a real food shop. Can I buy that off you, love? Do you take cards or cash? A card? No? Cash only. I've run out of cash, I'm afraid, which is a great pity because that was only £8. But thank you very much. I'll come back when I've got some cash. Lovely looking lady you are, but a villain. Are we all having fun on the Christmas markets, everybody? Spend plenty, but spend wisely. What's your name? Philip. This is Philip, and Philip is being very festive, and I quite like his hat. Philip's made loads of money, I'm telling you. I saw him arriving early today in a Porsche 911. I don't blame Philip for this, because he's got to pay about 90 grand to build this stall every year. You might remember, readers, that this is where I bought those trinkets from last year, the Christmas trinkets, and the lady talked me into buying 3 for £18. I took them back to the office and before the end of the day one had broken already. Within a week they're all disintegrated. I was a bit of a mug, wasn't I, really? Not a mank that time. Hello?
How are you?
I'm confused.
These are made of balsa wood and we put a veneer layer over the top.
Right.
So they're very light when you wear them around your neck.
Anyway, Bernie, these, as I say, are so kitsch. I'm actually going to buy one. I think they're genius. You may well have noticed I'm stood in the middle of the street outside the town hall on Albert Square. This is because the traffic in Manchester at the moment is really, really bad. But Pat thought it'd be much better to make it even worse and close the road off. Jesus. Here we are on King Street. King Street's been hosting some of the Christmas markets now for about 3 years. It's spread all the way down. We've got this stall where you can buy Santas and stuff if you're a complete and utter mug. I mean, we're having a laugh here, but there's a serious point to the whole thing. It's thuggery what's going on, and these markets are spread like a cancer across Manchester. Everywhere you look there's a market. Everywhere you look they're closing down a road. Everywhere you look it's sucking the lifeblood out of local real Mancunian retailers, restaurants, bars, you name it, who are here and have to make money the year round. Hey, oh. Fill a back for a £5. This is a Spanish restaurant on King Street in the middle of the masses of the Christmas markets. It's owned by Simon Shaw, who's a brilliant chef. He's earned a Bib Gourmand from Michelin. He's got a set menu here. For lunch it's 15 quid for 3 courses. People are charging £4 and £5 for a sodding waffle. Are you a mug or are you a mank? Because I'm in here, not out here. Exchange Square, and hopefully there's loads and loads of different stalls. English mulled wine. More sweets. Sausages. Porky pig. Creperie. Prosecco here, £6 a glass. That's £36 a bottle. And let me tell you how much that bottle of Prosecco will have cost, because I used to import them. It cost about £4.50. Landed in the UK. It smells really good as happens. It's Indian, obviously. Well, not that obvious. I nearly walked past it thinking it was just another whatever. So remember the name here. Just from smelling it, I can recommend it. TKK Food Experience. Anyway, I'm going past the last stall and I want you to guess what the last stall is, readers. I'm going to show you now. It's a bleeding sweet shop. Oh God.